So we were without Kim. Without you. And I was waiting for my dice, I believe. Yeah, I can't do anything else. Because I gotta wait until tomorrow. So I'm gonna go read a book, because I have a book. Oh? Yeah, it was a sea monster. For sure.
You sit on the wind-worn wooden planks of the bench. Your feet ache.
I'm gonna think some deep thoughts.
You finally stop picking your nose.
Those were some very deep thoughts indeed. Get up. Okay, I guess I can't read a book while sitting down? Oh, that is not good for my back.
The front of this quarterly journal features a large satirical portrait of the late King Friesel. From the sides of his head, a pair of white antlers spread to the corners of the cover. Because Friesel was incompetent, foolish, and cruel. In short, the embodiment of everything the communards wished to overthrow. It's satire, you see. To your disappointment, there aren't any full-color pictures to direct your attention. Just column after column of closely set text, interrupted occasionally by little doodles in black and white. After rifling the pages with your thumb several times, you return to the table of contents. The magazine is divided into several sections. International developments, Kunst und Kultur, and local.
Why didn't they translate Kunst and Kultur?
There's also an editor's note.
Like, yeah, I speak a little bit of German. I know it's just arts and culture. Why is that not translated?
It takes a moment, but gradually it dawns on you that Kunst und Kultur must mean arts and culture. As you leaf through this section, you come across several reviews of recent radio plays, as well as a brief artist spotlight featuring a local artist identified only as CS. The main feature, though, is a long essay titled Tip Top Tournée, a critical Mazovian perspective. This so-called artist spotlight is really just a brief Q&A, made all the briefer by the subject's evident hostility to her interviewer.
It's the girl. I forgot her name.
The actual article is surprisingly light on details, but after skimming a page or two, you gather that it has something to do with motor carriage racing. If you don't follow it, you only ever hear about the ludicrous sponsorships and obscene death toll. You think you're settling in for a relaxing recap of the most recent season, maybe sprinkled with some nice anecdotes about a few of the more colorful drivers. Instead, you find yourself skimming a 10,000-word feature about all the politically problematic aspects of Tip Top Tournée.
Thank you, Grass Taste Tester, thank you.
Where to even start? For one, there's the crass commercialism of its sponsorship.
Welcome in.
There's the practically criminal emphasis on deadly motor crashes. And that precisely is what's problematic about it. Were it not for the promise of random, spectacular violence, audiences would quickly lose interest. At the end of the day, it's the destruction of these 750,000 real races that you're really watching for.
Yeah, I'm watching it for the violence, yeah.
You see, one cannot avoid the conclusion that Tip Top Tournée is simply the apotheosis of spectacular entertainment under capitalism.
Sometimes you just need a little violence. Nothing wrong against that.
You flip back to the front of the magazine. The table of contents unfolds before you. This section includes a long, tedious critique of the latest round of free trade negotiations between the EPIS nations and the Free State of Semenine. You also skip over an article about heavy fuel oil smuggling along the Messina border, something about bear wrestling in Samara, book riots in
Bear wrestling? Let's go.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Bear wrestling. Flip back to that.
Let's go.
It seems to be part of a new public fitness initiative in the People's Republic of Samara, SRV, devised and promoted by none other than President Kenejinsky himself.
So Samara is Russia, right? Because of all the legends of Putin fighting bears.
According to this extremely credulous account, Uncle Sport, as he's affectionately known to his people, has recently decreed bear wrestling the national sport of the SRV.
I have Boring Cop, Sorry Cop, Apocalypse Cop, and Superstar Cop. I'm always sorry. When it says bear wrestling, means two bears or two gay men?
The article makes plain that this is man on bear, or in some cases, woman on bear competition. 2 competitors, 1 ring, 5 rounds, or until incapacitation. According to the SRV's Ministry of Information, the program has been a tremendous success. Public support stands at 87%, and youth obesity and alcoholism rates are down 12% and 7% respectively.
Okay, someone get Hollywood's celebrities on this instead of Ozempic, because people with diabetes need Ozempic. Like, my dad struggles so much to get the fucking prescription. Like, the people at the pharmacy have to fight the powers that be to get my dad the medication he needs to live.
That's very much the idea.
So let's have Hollywood celebrities fight bears instead of hoarding all the Ozempic to look nice. And it would be more fun to watch the celebrities fight bears. Just saying.
You flip back to the front of the magazine. The table of contents unfolds before you.
I'm not doing drugs or smoking or alcohol at all. I don't like it.
You skim the headlines. Paint the harbor red and white. Martinez tames the wild pines. A city in revolt. First we take Martinez, then we take La Delta. Finally, there's a brief article by the writer G. Martin accusing the owner of the Capeside Apartments of illegally attempting to evict certain communist tenants simply for not having paid their rent.
Charging rents just to live somewhere is pretty outrageous indeed.
The writer G. Martin remarks dryly that capitalists love wealth redistribution so long as it's only redistributed upward.
Yeah.
You flip back to the front of the magazine. The table of contents unfolds before you. Comrade, as you know, this journal takes its name from Mazov's immortal expression, Du cristal à la fumée. This was his way of describing the way the rigid, crystalline structures of capitalist ideology turn to smoke under communism. But, like the structures of capitalist ideology, we too are at risk of going à la fumée. Unlike many publications which are content to spoon-feed their readers reassuring drivel, La Fumée is committed to telling the radical
Oh
truth,
god, they're
even
asking
when
us for
that
our
truth
Patreon
may
money.
drive away potential subscribers. So please, if you value our radical Mazovian perspective on contemporary politics, culture, and international affairs, please consider subscribing today. Yours, you flip back to the front of the magazine, the table of content.
Okay. Let's see if I can go meet the other character already. Maybe it's a bit too earlier still. The lights are already on, so it's nighttime, right? Right. Can I already do this one?
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
No. Kim went to deliver a corpse, so I'm left on my own. Okay. Are you here? No, it's over here, right? Oh no, this is back in. Oh, oopsie. Is the sound good for the alerts, by the way? I hope it is.
This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. Some number 28. No one answers. Looks like he isn't home. You should come back later, after 2100.
Okay, I'll go sit in the bench. Gosh dang it. Is my dice ready? It's not been 8 hours. I made some cursed dice. No, I ordered some cursed dice. As if I need any more misfortune in this game. Okay, sitting on the bench in the rain, sitting on a bench in the rain.
You sit on the wind-worn. Time passes. You wonder how your gun is doing. Hopefully, it's okay.
Hopefully it's
You're
okay.
starting to regret the poor way you handled your own sidearm.
Don't worry, she's a strong, independent girl.
Time passes. The sun draws ever closer to the horizon. The sky is a panorama of intense colors.
Alright, he should be there now. They're still playing putt-putt ball. Amazing. Alright, let's go say hi. Oh, you're outside. Hello.
Gendarmerie, you found me.
His slender figure is backlit by city lights, its distant streets and motorways flashing like diamonds.
This is how I want to be.
And his shirt is still unbuttoned.
Oh my, electrochemistry.
It was mine. My friends use it from time to time to visit me.
Am I your friend?
So tell me, are you here to make things right again?
I'm going to make them spectacular.
Beautiful. I have some good news for you. My Sunday friend is visiting me tonight. I told him about you and he'd like to say hello. Step in. He's already waiting. That's why I chose this place. Martinez is special, isn't it?
My friend Martin Martinez.
Trust me, you do. That's nice, but I don't have anything to tell.
He takes another drag.
Besides, I've got to run.
He's going to leave you alone again. That's sad. Something tells you you're never going to talk to an individual this cool or mysterious ever again.
But I just found you again!
Just look at it. It's a beautiful night. Who's going to stay in on a night like this?
He's right. Only losers go to bed early. Time to break out the booze. A man on high heels stumbles out of a basement club. Music blasting over the entire district. It's chilly, and as the chemicals hit his nervous system, 1,000 shivers ripple through his body.
Only if you promise that we'll talk again. It's important.
We'll talk. Just not tonight. Take care, alright?
There we go. I'm just helping
He's gone again.
Harry get over his not wife for another heartbreaker. I'm very considerate. Oh, I need to put on my flashlight. Okay, what should I level up? Maybe something in my psyche? I'm gonna work on my volition. I think it's important. It looks like he has a Roomba in the counter. Don't mind me, I'm just looting the place first. Okay, we can all talk.
Officers of the Revachol Citizens Militia.
Single officer.
His hands are clean and well manicured. This is a man who knows the importance of appearances.
My name is Charles Vildrouin, and I am an official with the coalition government. I work for the Institute of Price Stabilité on assignment from Sur la Clé.
You're not doing a good job.
I heard you talking to my friend outside. Very good. Super.
Super.
I am here to assist you in any way possible.
I love the way German people pronounce super. Because it kind of sounds like sopa, which is soup. Super.
Hanging? What a drag. He seems like a cultured gentleman. You should ask him about the finer things.
Oh yes, my friend has a great eye for these things. He refuses to tell me where it came from. It's a mystery. I believe they call this type of frame industrial. It's very comfy.
It probably came from the containers.
That's really all I can tell you about it.
Can you tell me about your friend?
Ah, my friend. My friend is a good young man. His family immigrated here from Kedra, and life has not been easy for him. But he understands the importance of education. He has taken his future into his own hands, and that's all that matters. Kedra is a candidate member of APIS.
So APIS is like the European Union, it seems.
Is a more contentious issue. That it's never going to happen. They entered negotiations in 21, and it's been pending ever since. It's warm. It's also known for its mandarin trees and dust storms from Supramundi. Kedra's an emerging market, but it still has a long way to go. Maybe that's why my friend's ménage decided to emigrate. How did any of us become friends? Bad things happening on the Insulindian Peninsula? Oil platforms ablaze in the night? Civil wars lasting for years? Finally, the international community is forced to step in. One of the wonders of democracy is that everyone is allowed to have his own opinion. And not just allowed, encouraged even. Have you ever tried debate?
There's a joke here, and you know what it is.
Yeah, I'm what they call a masturbator.
Oh, how wonderful. I've heard it's oodles of fun.
Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Me. Someone's gonna clip. No one's gonna clip this.
I'm just enjoying the view. We're old friends. Nothing's taboo between us. He comes and goes. I'm sure you'll see him around. He's very active. Sorry, who? But I told you, officer. He's a bright young man here to pursue his education. He's deeply enmeshed in the study of the fine arts, yes. He's a truly free spirit. He likes all the arts. Perhaps graphic design, printmaking, who knows? The world is open wide for a talent.
All of them.
I'm all ears, officer. The coalition is only looking out for the price stability. Inflation is a killer, like a heart disease blocking the normal circulation of the economy. It must be controlled. The economy impacts the entire international community, which is why it requires international oversight. Yes, as I said before, I am a commissioner from Sur-la-Clé working for the Institute of Price Stability. This is one of the main projects of the Moral Inter.
Wait, there isn't actually an Institute of Price Stability, is there? Or maybe there is. God, it's impossible to understand whether someone from the Moral Intern is joking or not.
It's the International Organization for Moralists, hence Moralist International. The Institute of Price Stability is just one of its many mind babies, as is the coalition. But of course.
Am I a moralist?
Do you value freedom? Do you believe in a normal, stable world governed by democratic values?
But what is a normal, stable world?
The Occident is part of the normal world. Ronnie, Sur-la-Clé.
Martinez doesn't seem very normal.
Martinez? No. Martinez is something else. Rivachol is generally difficult. It's led by an interim government, which means it hasn't yet achieved full democracy. But they are working towards it. You're all doing very well here, relatively speaking.
Democracy is a meaningless sham as long as the working class is under the boot heel of the capital.
Ah, my friend. But the lesson of the revolution is that communism does not work.
And you're telling me this world here is working?
It's moving towards the right direction, and that's all that matters. Progress is measured in centimeters, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
More like millimeters at this point.
Anything else you wanted to ask? It is the most important thing.
That doesn't tell me anything.
It's the central goal of any sound monetary policy. Maintaining the price stability is essential to maintaining high levels of economic activity, which is essential for maintaining high levels of employment.
That doesn't sound good or important.
Which is essential for maintaining the social stability.
How does that benefit
Take
us?
your daily bread, for example. Too much inflation, bread becomes too expensive. Too much deflation, it becomes too cheap for bakers to produce. That's why the Institute of Price Stability works to keep inflation just below 2%.
2% of what?
But not too far below. No. Too below is also bad. Below, but close to 2%.
You're not answering my questions.
Coalition believes in the importance of informing the public about the benefits of the price stability. Transparency is one of our principles. Would you like an informational pamphlet? A sound monetary policy is essential for addressing uncertainty. Stability is the raison d'être of the moral intern. It's the reason why I identify as a moralist. But oh, I don't have my leaflets on me today. That's
Damn.
You can always call our information line. Making information available is part of the moral intern's commitment to transparency. La communauté internationale is what Revacholians colloquially call the coalition. In other words, the nations that stopped the disaster of the revolution. What's there to say? Sur-la-Clé is a modern, urbanized country that measures very high on the Human Development and Freedom Index. Mostly, though, it's known as the executive heart.
So, Sur-la-Clé would be like Luxembourg, or?
Moreover, it is a great sponsor of less emerged countries. Revachol is only one of its many darlings whose progress it supports and cherishes. Because a great percentage of Revachol's culture hails from Sur-la-Clé. Its language, its people, its cuisine even, or at least in the downtown La Delta area. Oranje is an exemplary nation who, as a core member of APIS, contributes 28% of our annual budget. Next to Sur-la-Clé, Oranje is probably the most prominent member of the international community. Oranje's economy is one of the most advanced in the world. It has successfully transitioned from heavy industry to advanced services and generally acts as an engine for sustainable change in the international community.
Can't you just talk like a normal person?
About what?
About Oranje. What is it like there?
Oh, it's very urban and very well organized. Their streets are clean, their horse cars run on time, the people are polite and efficient. Like I said, they are an example for less emerged nations to follow. Well, I'm renovating it. It is an interesting project. The building used to be a 12-story skyscraper before the cannons took the top 4 stories off. This, of course, happened when the coalition forces landed here. You could say I'm undoing some of the material damage the international community caused when we arrived here. Whatever you wish, officer. I'm sorry to say I did, officer. Officer, it's very difficult to describe what I saw that night. It was so surreal to me, like in a play.
He holds out his hands and blossoms his fingers, like a drama teacher setting the scene.
No. I mean, it was so strange. I could barely believe what was happening. I was on the balcony when it happened, getting some fresh air. I remember that first they came in, carrying what looked like a body. And then I saw all the surrounding windows go dead, one by one. That's when I understood. I should not be seeing this. I couldn't tell you exactly. Less than 10. Maybe 8? That's a giant you're describing. No, they were all quite human, as far as I could tell. I went back inside.
Yes, back inside. Keep yourself safe from the killing.
Officer, the yard was pitch black. There was nothing to see, but I could still hear their voices. They were threatening to kill that poor man. All men, I presume. But again, I couldn't see very clearly.
That doesn't quite comport with what you know. Don't forget the lady driver.
It's possible, officer, but I cannot say with certainty. It was very dark. I believe they were mostly white, though I believe I saw 2 Areopagites among them. And I am quite certain that one spoke with a Mesk accent. Well, that's the strangest part, officer. Nothing happened. It was oddly quiet for a public lynching.
Because it wasn't a lynching.
Eventually, their shouts died down, and that was all. There were no gunshots, no celebratory shouts, no anything. You're right, of course. That is what one is supposed to do in such circumstances. I was simply in shock. Of
course.
I'm afraid I don't have anything else to add. All I can say is that it was late. My watch. Yes, now I remember. It was 30 minutes past midnight, give or take. No, I didn't see the corpse until the following day.
Thanks for your time.
Anything I can do to assist the RCM?
Sure.
A moment, officer.
What?
Do you have everything you need from me? I'm afraid we won't have the chance to speak again once you leave.
Why can't we talk later?
It's against diplomatic best practices for an official in my position to be discussing murders with local militiamen. And I'm pressed for time.
I work here as an.
I'm glad.
I asked everything. Why do I have an empty spot? There. Plus drama? You know what? We should go for more drama, indeed. One can never have enough drama in their lives. Can't I wear my jacket if I wear this one? Oh, is that a jacket? Oh, so I can have double the drama. Let's go. I look like I'm about to go to a gay bar. Girl, I want to take it to a gay bar. I want to take it to a gay bar. Oh god, that is a song from the yesteryears of yore. Okay, let's go. I think that's everything here. Goodbye. So I guess I'll just go to bed. And in the morning, Kim will be here. Kuno, let's go to bed. You need to sleep. Kuno doesn't. I believe Kuno has done way too much speed to go to sleep, but... Okay, so... 3 p.m. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's only been 6 hours. Yes, I was counting on my fingers. Leave me alone. Oh. Still nothing to say? Yeah, it's all about the money.
I've got nothing to say to you.
Damn.
It's you again. What is it?
What is it indeed? Do you like my style? I think I look very nice. I found a witness.
A witness? You ain't got shit. The locals would never come to you with this.
It's not a local.
Well, let's hear it then.
He's not alarmed by the sudden appearance of a witness, but he is surprised.
Who he is irrelevant.
Like you said, Al. Copper's coming up with this on the spot.
I've seen this shit a million times, Titus. Fly fishing. They are desperate.
Arab guy? Boss, I think he's trying to say me and Theo.
Well, yeah. What is confusing you? Eugene, Theo, and Elaine were there too. I already told you. That means absolutely nothing to me.
What is this fella's problem?
Shut up, Shanky.
Make it more action-packed. It wasn't the first thing on our minds, you see? It's you assholes that feel the need to go around like a fucking brass band.
The whole point of the lynching is to send a message.
Yeah. It's like they put cowbells on you before they send you to the streets. What's with the cowbells, policeman?
No, but... Okay, but for real, what's with the cowbells? That's a legitimate question. Elaine, I also want to know.
Great witness.
Okay, maybe it doesn't feel like this did anything to them, but they have to be fretting a little.
A tiny
Everyone
bit.
is afraid of witnesses.
Yeah.
Witness is a scary word.
Yeah. Goodbye. Kim!
Dear?
Oh, you're not Kim. Never mind. You're just a man in a bright jacket.
Can I help you?
No, you cannot. Do you ever mistake Kim for another man in...
Door is
That's just how I see the world, honestly. I don't really memorize people's physical stuff. So I memorize like their clothes and their way of acting and stuff.
The bed is still cold from the wind blowing in from the broken window. The mattress creaks as you close your eyes and try your hardest to fall asleep.
Do I sleep?
Here we are again, my broken bud. The waves are coming, carrying you away. But you can't go. No, you have to stay. Always half aware of yourself.
Yep.
You're not cooperating, brother man.
Why?
It's your disgusting body. Even through your sleep, you feel a vague discomfort suffusing it. Your belly and your sides are unpleasantly tender. You wish you could curl up into a fetal ball of safety. But you cannot, because of the pain.
Actually, sleeping like a fetus helps with the pain.
And there's a lot of it, ever present in your organs. It's like every one of them has their
Take
own
care. Sleep
nasty
well.
song to sing.
I'm an artist and liver damage is my art.
Oh yeah, baby. Frame your suffering as a masterpiece. Only one problem. No one's watching.
I'm watching.
It's boring, buddy. Boring as death. You're just stuck here, in the half-world. Could try looking at other people. Really looking. But why would you want to start doing that?
I will. I'm looking at people all the time. I like them.
Sure you do. They're all so friendly, aren't they?
So friendly.
At least they're interesting. Each one has a process just like yours, running in the space between their ears, full of secrets.
What do you think you're doing right now? Coming to some greater awareness? Look at all these lights, blinking in and out of existence. Thoughts! You're just pretending that you're asleep, even to yourself, while the world goes on without you.
Let it. Let it.
But it never seems to let you go, does it? Time to rise and wipe that shining sweat off as best you can. Gather your bearings. Rock and roll.
Rock and roll, baby.
Put on your prettiest face for the masses.
I still haven't looked at myself in the mirror. It's day 3. Let's go.
The window stands broken.
Can I use this door now? No.
Yes?
I found what the pail is while you're gone.
Wonderful. What is your takeaway?
I'm super cool with all of it.
I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to see you're stable. Keep it that way. Now, was there anything else, or should we get to it?
Okay, I'm gonna try. 42%. Let's go.
Look at you.
Oh, I got it.
It's because you're a failure. They sent you to Slight, Precinct 57.
That can't be right.
Just think about it for a second. You're a raging alcoholic who showed up 3 days late wearing piss-stained disco garb. You weren't sent here to win.
I was. I'm always sent here to win. Kim didn't send me because I'm a fuck up.
Considered it.
But it's not true, right?
I don't think I can say one way or another. I do think it's somewhat unlikely, though.
Why?
I checked the records. This jurisdiction dispute, who polices Martinez, reaches back to the 30s. It's as old as my station. And all this time we can't decide who gets Martinez? I think, yes, both stations would prefer a win.
Do you really see me as a safe bet?
Safe? No. But you're old.
Damn.
You've made it this far. Something has brought you through. We've only just started working together, so I don't know what it is yet. But it's there. So no, I don't think they sent you as a joke. And even if they did, they are in for a surprise.
Thank you, Kim. No, it's time for Vicmer.
You look like shit.
Are you looking at yourself in a mirror, Vicmer?
And I don't mean that as a metaphor.
Looks don't matter. It's what on the inside that does.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm going by here.
Oh, come on, Jean. It looks like it's been a rough week on him.
It's not just this week. What you want?
Okay, so this guy is cool. He stands there like a statue, an angry statue, and he does not like you.
Kim, who's this guy?
I'm not getting involved in this.
Got some questions for you. I'm a cop.
About what? You don't look like a cop. You know what you look like?
Like Kazmazov?
Yeah, sort of. Okay, I get the reference. Like after he got run over or something. No.
Why not?
Because it's not my job. Why don't you go and fucking do yours and solve this damn hanging?
If you don't want to say maybe you want to say things.
Actually, I don't want.
Come on, Jean.
Okay, say things. I want to hear you say things.
Hear that? He wants you to say things. Say one. Suddenly, out of nowhere, case-related things start popping up in your head.
So, do you know who hanged him?
Not yet.
Yeah, I can see that. I don't know. Why are you? Oh my god, there's more. You want something more? Okay, why not? So, do you know who I don't know. Oh my god, there's more.
Okay, let's go 28. We did it once, we can do it again, right?
There's something that binds you to him. Some kind of an outfit, maybe. A uniform.
Animal control.
The police of animals, yes.
Do you work for animal control?
Well, I am interacting with the most dangerous animal of them all. You. I'd say yes. I'm animal control.
You think I'm dangerous?
To yourself? Yes, extremely.
Can we help you with something?
Watch out for yourself.
The woman in an RCM.
I would really prefer not to...
A patrol officer is the lowest rank in the RCM.
Yes, I am. I know.
Here's the real deal.
I'm definitely not the cavalry. I don't know. I mean, why would I want to talk to you?
I'm a deeply flawed individual, but I bring joy to the world.
Do you now? Okay, fine. Let's talk. What did you want? Of course I'm with him. Why do you ask?
He's an asshole.
You're an asshole. You know what? Maybe we're both assholes.
Yeah, we can both be assholes.
Please, let's not turn this into another exchange, okay? What precinct?
Fucking deranged lunatic.
You're getting an intellectually unsatisfying vibe from this conversation. Maybe you're doing something wrong.
I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything, Judith.
What are you, the police, doing here?
Looking out for...
No one. I'm just a man with sunglasses. And you are?
A policewoman.
Yes, a policewoman who just wants to do her job. That's...
Something about the man with sunglasses and you, the energy between you two is...
Our vibes are rancid.
I can't...
He might be wearing a disguise.
Are you wearing a
It's
disguise?
a hobby of mine.
Okay, let's try again.
You know what it is. It's like the two of you know each other. Just ask him.
Oh, I definitely know you from somewhere.
You're my husband.
Another life.
Yes, from another life. A different life. Maybe the life of a police officer belonging to the ranks of the... To what station do you think you would belong in this alternate and totally fictional reality?
I know numbers. I'm with the, fuck, what am I with? What is my forensic number? F 69. You know what? It's that one. 69.
Seems to be observing you through the reflective glass of his eyewear. There's no reply. Perhaps repeat it?
69.
Repeating it gets no reaction from the man with the sunglasses. Suddenly, the world is very quiet. Even the howling wind outside sounds a bit embarrassed.
57.
Even in this fictional reality, the 57th would still be my station.
My condolences. Go ahead. Have a
31st.
That's plausible. That's entirely plausible. Now we're really getting somewhere. Somewhere good. Okay.
So what would our relationship be like in the alternate universe?
Let's be crazy. Let's say you and I are partners. How's that for a thought experiment?
Partners in crime or...
No, because in this thought experiment, we are police officers in a police station. We don't do crimes. We're not crime bros.
So we're partners in love.
Come on, stop it.
Do you have a crime to solve?
Oh, no. You see, I enjoy watching other better cops solve crimes. And let me tell you, it's been quite a
This isn't helping.
You're not going to believe this, but police officers.
Damn.
Yes, sir. Solving crimes, locking up bad guys, and get this, and not getting that drink on at 2 o'clock. Just some regular boring motherfuckers in suits and uniforms. Nothing spectacularly extravagant like you, the far-out son of Lang. Oh, it's you eccentric genius. I mean, with your unorthodox approach to police work, it has to be you. Not even a little bit.
It's an urban myth about an officer who is so far undercover he can't remember who he is. As I said, just an urban myth. You are not the son of Lang.
Okay, yes, you get the joke. Leave it at that.
Neither can I, partner. Neither can I.
Okay, the man with the sunglasses and his hypothetical Station 41. Weird, right?
I know, super weird.
There's something missing here. Something you can't put our finger on. You know what? Just ask him. I know it sounds crazy. And yes, just...
Again? I'm going to say no. Just to see what you'll say to that. What'd you say?
Yeah, probably not. I don't remember you.
God fucking shit.
Okay, I was clearly wrong. He is a firefighter, male nurse, animal control agent, something of that kind. not a cop. Go on with your cop work. Don't let me stop you again.
Yes? What is...
God damn it, you leave her alone. Keep your weird bullshit to you.
Can I actually help you with something?
Yes, of course. Preposterous. I mean, you would remember if they...
Hello, handsome stranger.
Hi, gendarme. Another rendezvous. I see you found yourself a little something from my wardrobe. Not bad. Not bad at all. What brings you here? Admiring the atmosphere. What about you, officer?
I'm going to sing karaoke here.
Really? Well, I look forward to that. Oh yes, let's see. He knocked on my door a few days after the lynching. I think he was going through the entire building, asking questions. Nothing. That I didn't see anything. What friend? No, I don't think it came up. Muscular, handsome, strong, like one of those military types. Yes, but he was speaking to someone on his earpiece, just reporting back whatever I was telling him. Oh, let me think. He had an accent. He sounded like one of those mercenaries. He sounded vaguely Oranese. No, not vaguely, scratch that. He sounded definitely Oranese. Sure. Anything else? You did. And how did you like him?
I didn't like him as much as I like you.
Oh, shoot. Why not?
I don't want to talk about other people. I want to talk about you.
What about me, gendarme? You can keep it. I don't mind. I can appreciate beauty when I see it.
Thanks. It's like carrying a piece of you with me at all times.
Is it now? Well, enjoy it. You did. And how did you like him? I told you he can be very useful. I guess that's the charm of... He has keys. And he likes the view. To the sea, I mean. Friends, I told you. Sunday friends. Friends that he won't be there when times get tough, I guess.
A fair weather friend.
It is. On Sundays. A visitor from the first world. He's not like you and me, gendarme. He can always return to his opportunities in Occident, sur la clé. Still, his coming and going brings some life to the village. Or is it just money? I don't know. What about me, gendarme?
It's the sports. He's...
Bye-bye,
Okay.
gendarme.
After we try that later. Okay, I'm gonna go get my dice. I said I'm gonna go get my dice. I wasn't clicking on the door. Oh god, I forgot the lantern. There we go. Now I can see question mark? Hello. I'm here for my cursed dice.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die? Very good. That will be 7 real for one custom die.
Curse il maren die.
Here's the cursed die you ordered.
The phrases read, God is indifferent. Take all. Lose all. 50-50. Nothing happens. And pale.
It's a die. Try rolling it.
You throw the ball on the floor, and it ends with one of the phrases facing upwards. God is indifferent.
Good. Now roll again, detective.
It lands on exactly the same result. God is indifferent. It declares again.
It's a sphere pretending to be a 6-sided die. Each row will end with one of the phrases facing up. The die originates in Il Mara. where it was used for cleromancy. Except I've weighted the die. When you try rolling it, you realize that each time it gets you exactly the same result. God is indifferent. This is our curse.
It's even worse than she says. God is dead. We live in a forsaken age.
Thanks, I'll keep it.
Good luck, officer.
Ooh, I wonder if I can... Okay. Okay, let's go. Let's curse. Let's roll the curse die again.
You feel nothing. If anything, it's uncomfortably warm in here.
I need to connect. Let's take off my clothes.
Excuse me, what are you doing?
Officer!
It's part of the special technique I have.
And what technique is that?
Okay, hear me out. Sometimes when I get these feelings...
Miss, I apologize for my colleagues.
Officer, this isn't how mature adults deal with their feelings.
I'm not a mature adult. Hasn't anyone noticed that I'm not a mature adult?
Now you feel something. The cold damp of shame washing over you.
The air tells me things.
Sasha told you to take your pants off in my studio?
No, I'm not explaining this very well.
Can you please employ this special technique somewhere else? I work here and my work requires concentration. Half-naked people don't help with that.
Damn. I thought you were an artist. Okay, let's go, Kim. I see that my art is not appreciated here. Kim, I got the filament, by the way. Do you want to see about that? Oh, right, I got into it. This is not that type of game.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldered. Like a smooth draw, the filament slides into
I waited for you,
On the
Kim.
keyboard, the play key starts blinking. A bar of fabric right above the keyboard starts producing a soft hum. The sound of static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. Oh no. It was already glowing and now it's also making a sound. It's probably some alien CO-like technology. The static gets louder, slowly filling up the abandoned hall, until a voice speaks out, crackling and old, cutting into the air.
Good morning. Fortress accident en rue de Saint-Ghislaine. This is East Insulindian Repeater Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the production schedule? The filament you have inserted into the reader. Yes. Is that the production schedule? Good. Please repeat the password. No.
A hint system is not part of the protocol for repeater stations.
I am contractually obliged to protect the privacy.
I'm afraid we are not doing that.
Now, can you please repeat the... Still no. Received.
That sounds bad. Don't worry.
Fortress accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today? Fortress accident is the company on whose... One moment. Fortress accident SCA...
That's not bad.
Any other questions? Yes, I...
She repeats passwords. Programming people are all paranoid.
I work as a repeater. As for me, well, I am sitting in my cubicle, surrounded...
On an island on the river Esperance, a small woman, all skin and bones, sits in a room filled with audio equipment. Thousands of tiny lights are reflected back from her prescription lenses, like stars in the dark.
Now, please tell me if there's anything else I can do, Fortress Accident. Thank you.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a... Nothing happens. Behind the hatch...
Yes?
This old fire, the whole thing resembles Kadran. Your flashlight slides some of the writing.
I think I need to talk to not Yvonne. Sona? I think that's her name. To get the password? Nothing to say, Kim. After the corpse? I see how it is. You're angry at me because I made you go all that way with the smelly corpse.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Sorry, sir. I still haven't heard back from the database people. Try calling again late. 57.
In the cabin, you...
Has it not been 24 hours? Oh, at 1 p.m. This game makes my accent go all over the place.
A rusting control. You grab the handle and pull the lever up. As soon
Pull
as
the lever, Gronk.
the contact pins, you hear the water lock starts moving.
Water unlocked. Or locked, I guess.
Okay, if we ever need to get to the coast, then this is the way.
No, this is a way. Indeed, Kim, this is a way. Oh, coin. Money. And that's where my car is. Oh, go back. And that's where my car is.
A banged up motor car. It must be cold and low. The seawater has already started to corrode the metalworks.
Those are not very good metalworks then.
To be so. I agree. We should
You get a sudden sinking feeling. Stomach acid comes up as you look at the motor carriage in the deep, dark, cold water. The motor carriage is properly stuck in the ice. A single day in the salty seawater would ruin most vehicles, but rust, moss, and sea life have already claimed it for themselves and initiated a slow decomposition process.
Let's go.
The logo is too deep in the murky water. You can't make it out, but you do see a monkfish float by.
The ice hasn't closed around the vehicle yet. My guess is it's been here since last Saturday or Sunday.
Your mocking tone finds no response, but the motion of the waves.
Yes. Crazy recklessness. I'd say it has been here. Let's wait for the low tide and see what's in. I don't know. An hour or two, tops?
Okay, let's see it on the swing because I like that scene.
As you sit down in the old nothing but the sound of seagulls high above in the sky, echoing like distant laughter. Ice cracks around the blue motor carriage.
Watch me fail a 92 check.
The chew on your lips forms a strange. The lieutenant gives you a quick glance. Then, still looking straight ahead, he joins you with a higher pitched and slightly more melodic trill. Two birds on a wire, whistling by the seaside, looking at the water and the sunken car. The wind blows. In the distance, behind the church, some vagrants are having an argument over a bag of tear they found in the reeds. Further away, a flock of seagulls lands. The clouds pass in the sky, and the shadow of the swing moves like the hour hand on a timepiece. 30 minutes have passed. Looks like this might take a while. Time to present a good topic for discussion.
Would you rather sit on a handhill for an hour or stand in a river of leeches?
Historically, leeches have been used to prevent and even cure many ailments.
Clouds on the horizon grow darker, and the shadow of the swing set keeps climbing. You hear the distant rumble of the city. 30 minutes pass.
Do you think I'll ever find my gun?
God, I hope so.
I've been thinking if I put enough time into exercising and eating right, I could turn myself into a living weapon. Then I wouldn't need the gun.
Your voice echoes on the water, strange and out of place in the environment. 30 more minutes pass.
Yes, 41. What do you think it stands for?
Must be Tommy 41, the morning host.
Right. Or 41 is the number.
A massive pit opens up in your stomach. You feel like you're about to faint and fall off the seat. Your hands get clammy and the air tastes sour. Oh God, Harry. Oh God, Harry. What did you do?
What did I do indeed?
Just no. Say no to this, Harry.
Oh my God, it's mine. I drove my car into the sea.
I'm afraid so, yes. It looks like you started in front of the whirling, jumped over the canal, and then drove your vehicle in the sea right here.
Things were going so well. We were just whistling
You
merrily.
can still whistle. Besides, the night is always darkest before the dawn.
Maybe I was in pursuit of someone.
Of whom? I don't think so. If anything, you were probably drunk.
Probably. Try definitely.
I can still fix it.
That is very unlikely. All the electrics are toast. That goes for the electromagnetic. You'd be lucky to find one undamaged component in there. In a few months,
That wheel
there
looks
will be
okay.
nothing but rust left of this vehicle. It'll be cheaper to buy a new one. Well, not cheaper. This motor carriage costs 40,000 real. But in the long run, it still makes more sense to buy a new machine than try to refurbish this.
This is a disaster.
Let's face it, this is a substantial loss to your district's budget. I mean, my station only has 4 other vehicles in addition to my kinema.
The badge, the gun, and now this.
The lieutenant adjusts his... There is also a fourth thing you've lost.
My virginity. Oh.
More precious than the gun, the badge, and the motor carriage combined. Lost forever into the deepest of seas.
How do we get it out?
Detective, we don't. A rescue operation really isn't viable at this point.
So she's gonna be there like that?
I'm afraid it will have to be there like that for many years. Look at it.
R.I.P.
Parts of it might be salvageable, but overall, this machine is a write-off.
They're not gonna take me back.
People are more valuable than machines. Training a police officer is even more costly.
Of course.
People, yes, but not you.
I'm not people, I'm a weapon. Of mass destruction.
Yes. Let's go take a...
Motorway south. The lone vector stretches in your mind's eye into the wild pale yonder. For an unimaginable distance, forgetting, until you can no longer remember anything. No cities, no mountains, no oceans, and finally, no vector. Nothing remains. A blank space with no point of reference, where only one type of motion is possible. The motion of a human throat, swallowing, and then it comes comes to you. To reach the end of the motorway south is to be unborn. You've had this thought before, while aimlessly wandering the streets of Jamrock. A lost piece of the man you were. A dark hope.
I'm gonna do the Jamrock shuffle. What should I level up? Some visual calculus, perhaps. Okay, let's go check the car. No one came to loot it? Hey, my badge! Commander jacket.
A police badge on which you see the photo of a man. You. Some seaweed is stuck to the back.
At least something good came out of all this.
Encased between two durable plastic sheets, you see a photo, a name, a rank, a document number, the date of issue, and, in the lower right corner, your precinct.
Harrier. That's long for Harry. So you are Harry. Evrard was half right. Probably not a lot of people know your full name. Whoever told him you're Harry Dubois didn't.
Maybe. But I don't want to be Henri Dubois.
It's a wartime name. Revolutionary. The kind mothers give their sons during troubled times. Like Undying or Boxer or Ironhide.
It's meant to keep you safe. From bullets, hunger, shrapnel, kidnappings, and worse.
I would not want to be Henri Dubois.
It's a cool name. I like it. Besides, you're Harry anyway. No one's ever called Harrier.
The badge in your hands shines as you rotate it.
Lieutenant W. Freighter. The lieutenant is a rank above sergeant and below captain. It's the highest rank in the RCM that still does field work. I am a lieutenant. The title of Freighter is added to your rank when you decline a promotion to a higher rank. In your case, captain. You have declined twice. Thus, there are many reasons one would do this. The rank above you in your precinct's decomptage might be taken, or sometimes promoted officers do not want to replace their superiors, out of respect. And sometimes they just prefer the type of police work available to their current rank, in your case, lieutenant.
I thought my rank was drunk.
Yes, apparently you've had a rather successful career in the past, and this leads me to believe maybe your current situation is only temporary.
I don't want to get better, I want to get worse.
I don't really know how to respond to that. Decomptage is the hierarchical system employed by the Revachol Citizens Militia. It means counting down to twos.
The countdown is modeled after the dual leadership system employed by the left during the revolution, which in turn was developed by last century experimental psychologists in the University of Königstein.
The lowest rank is junior officer, usually teenagers. Then there are the patrol officers, then sergeants, lieutenants, then a captain. That's basically it, except for a few kings. Kings like satellite officers and the additionally a freighter rank I already explained.
The long and short of it is, you're his superior.
You are given the title of satellite officer if your partner is quickly promoted through the ranks and you rise with him. You don't seem to be a satellite.
So you've been putting up with all this shit because I'm your superior?
No, I've been putting up with you because despite an unconventional approach, you are doing good police work.
Nah.
It matters more than driving your motor carriage into the sea. And now we've even found your badge.
Nah.
He trusts you for now. Try not to spoil it.
Thank you, empathy.
Such a small yet precious thing. Expensive paper caught between thick plastic, like a fly in amber.
That's just the serial number. Revachol, Jamrock, Precinct 41, with some numbers thrown in there for good. 4 months ago. I'm guessing that's when you were promoted. A new badge usually comes with a new rank. You seem to have been doing well then.
The pain in your chest tells you you were working yourself to death to earn that rank. The case created a lot of edge you have to take off. The death march really gets us going. A lot can happen in 4 months, especially in winter. The winters are never easy on you. Of that you are sure.
Yes, it's the designation of your precinct. 41, like mine says 57. The 57th is mostly industrial harbor, a lot of asphalt. The 41st is... it's a tough station to work in. You have all of Jamrock to cover. That district should have 3 precincts, but money is what it is. But then again, it's a legendary district, and a half...
Roberts, Feuerbach, Dimitri. Suddenly, names from your decomptage flash in your forebrain. He knew all those people, although they're not from his station. They must be big. The badge in your hand shines as you rotate it, catching light. You see lines of information on it, and the man keeps winking at you with his green-grey eyes. The photo is old, no doubt about that. 8, maybe 10 years. The guy in the picture is rather good-looking. He's got a nice haircut and is distinctly lacking in massive sideburns. What do you think? His face is already contorted by the expression, although it looks less grotesque on him than it does on you now. It looks like you had quite the charming face way back then. Your hair is brown and slightly curly. Your eyes seem more clear somehow. The lack of alcohol swelling is a bonus, though there's a pinch of that in your cheeks already. The badge in your hand shines as you rotate it, catching light.
We got my badge. Let's go. Anything else to say about that? No. We got my badge, Kim. I'm such a good cop. Ooh, money.
This is it, the scene of the party, the fire pit, cigarettes, not as such. I'm talking about what came after the party scene. Looks like they were here a while, judging from all...
Looks like it. Hey, let's keep moving.
Yeah, I think that's it here. I always have to zoom out in this part of the game. Everything is so big. Can I catch these bottles? Or can I only catch these hands? Eh. Okay, this one, it wasn't me, right? Okay. I don't think I can go this way. Oh.
Rust peels off the bent iron posts of the swing. The wind whistles through.
In this yard?
He's assessing the situation.
Someone thought they could have a summer house in a bloc obscure for cheap. It didn't work out. They abandoned it about a black block, a part of the city left unrenovated after the war, or one that has fallen to gang violence, or has become inhospitable in some other way.
On aerial photos, block obscures look like dark squares.
Practically, it's not an official term in any way. Yes, for you to scavenge like a post-apocalyptic scavenger, it's trash and errant magnesium blisters. We should move. I don't think we will solve the murder with...
Kim, you don't even know what things we'll find in this hinterland. Kim, you don't even know, Kim! But I do. I've been here before. Looked you in the eyes. Just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. Gotta know another bow. +2 drama. We do need more drama. You know, the horrific necktie is giving me nothing. So I think we'll need more drama. You're so fucking special.
The boat is big enough for a grown man like you to fit underneath it.
I wish I was special.
Sleeping. Was it not decided?
But I'm a creep.
More hobo. Oh no. He's pretty much a bum now. The elements are rough around here. I don't know.
Huh? Sarcastic self-pities. I understand the situation looks grim.
I forgot that box. Oopsie. I found the tape. Let's go. I almost forgot the tape. Ah, Ronnie. That's a very important part. You suck, Ronnie. We gotta listen to the smallest church in Saint-Saëns. Sorry, my French is awful. Pardon my French. But literally, though. Do pardon my French. Oh, pants. What do these do? Kingdom of Conscience. Do I look like I have a conscience? I don't think so. I wish I was special. Oh god. Now I got the song on my head. But I'm a creep. I'm a weird though. Boots! Let's go, perception.
Hi, officer. Anything I can help you with? A fishing village on the seashore. This place doesn't really have a
Are you
name.
selling
It's
seashells by the
sometimes called
seashore?
Elysium. The sign on the street leading here is illegible. The name is Lillian. People call me Netpicker. I think I...
Indeed, you're always confused as to your whereabouts. Ask her about the cool sword. Helps to break the ice.
Unfortunately, the factory sold this one with a 3-year warranty instead of a story. It's to intimidate folks, mostly. Not really. I know some basic moves, and I know it sure as hell beats a knife when you're in a tough spot. It's a regular mass-produced sword, like a shovel or an axe. Nothing fancy, just for intimidation. From time to time, people need a lesson in respect. That's just the way it is. Back in the day... No, I'm afraid not. Tempting to confiscate the blade I used to keep these animals in check? You would put me in an early grave. What makes you think we haven't? The truth is that almost everyone in this life is scared and tired and stupid and too dull for that.
Like that
goes for
sword.
men too. But they put on an act for us. Pretend like everything's good and living in shit doesn't bother them. Like...
Do you like it?
Sure. It looks as if you could face down any horror in the world with that same unchanging grin.
The traces of her laughter are still there.
Some went to patch their wounds, their lesson learned. I guess I enjoyed the way he bled.
If it is, then why the melancholy?
Gone.
I would never leave anyone.
Good for you.
Was he murdered?
The lieutenant shakes his head again.
Yeah. By himself.
Happens a lot of times.
He never respected the sea. Went out there drunk like a skunk, and sure enough, one day he didn't come back. Now, before you tell me how sorry you are for my loss, know that it was 4 years ago, and I've moved on. There's only so much mourning you can do for a drunk with sinewy muscles.
She really likes those muscles, though. It's in the way she pronounces sinewy.
You should have thrown yourself to the waves after him.
The kids too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Working class people don't have that luxury. That's for rich folks. We just go on. I buried my man, mourned for a month, and that was it. Life didn't really change that much for me and the kids. Not for the worst, at least.
This is neither a touchy nor a very interesting topic for her. She looks like she's ready to go on a date with another, better, drunk. Ask her. Both of you could need some.
Let's see. Who are you I don't think I know what these are. Care to elaborate? Aha! Like snowmen. 2 odd guys have been wandering around here, nose in sand, talking nonsense about snowmen and the like. Don't really know. Further down the peninsula, I guess. I mean, that's where they were heading.
I have...
What else are you looking for besides snowmen?
4. And I think I have something to boost. Wait. Oh, I can't look at it right now.
Yeah, I'm not really looking for that anymore. Wish I could help you with that. Well, how can I assist you then, officer? Sure is. The sun, I call her, coated with a fresh layer of tar just yesterday. It'll take some time for it to dry. Like I said, fish mostly. Sail the waves, take care of the kids. Sometimes I also walk to the beach to see what the sea has given up. Wood, pieces of glass, bottles, drugs also, lost...
All right. Major choice. Mines. Mines. You need mines.
I do need mines.
Well, the RCM has to wait for another one, because some...
Spiky. Must have been a naval contact mine.
I have... No, I don't have anything for Inland Empire, but I have in my inventory.
There's no way to listen to the tape, but even just holding the tape makes you a pawn shop.
Can't I just... No, because I broke it. So I need to buy the tape player first. Okay. Let's see if I can get the house for free. I can just take it? Yeah, I can just take it. Amazing.
Hello, mister.
She clutches a small stuffed animal. Occasionally.
Yes, I am. Little Lily. That's nice. My mum is great. It's a grouse.
You might be able to get on Garth's good side if you replace the broken scooter you almost certainly broke.
Sure. I mean, you already took it. I don't like it anyway. It looks angry. It's Lammy. He's my friend. Sort of. Like...
Lambie is a stuffed lamb that, admittedly, has seen better days. One of the eye buttons is missing.
Yes. Very soft. Isn't he soft?
You.
Bye.
Take care, Lily. Thank you for the grouse.
The scruffy-haired little... The other one looks indistinguishable from him. He watched...
Yes. Yes.
It doesn't look like he knows what that means. This one doesn't...
Lily's our mum.
The stone kicker laughs suddenly. The other one laughs. The stone kicking isn't even a... The stone kicking one.
He looks just like me.
The boy doesn't. The rock kicker was just being shy.
You're bad with kids.
It's impossible to be good at kids.
You're right there. Let's see if we can find some police work, shall we?
You're stupid. Okay.
That's the deal to dealing with children.
You're not sure about the melody, but it...
Welcome to the fishing village.
Then how does she know you're here?
Oh, welcome, police officer.
We are not here to cause any trouble, madame.
Oh, of course. Last time we saw you around here was 12 years ago. You also came to take care of trouble then. Oh, the usual.
That's you, all right. A black hound licking your...
Indeed.
No, not you personally. I meant the RCM. He was boarding, needed some help opening the door. You got it open for him and took him to think about what he'd done in a more secluded...
She says it as if he was on some kind of spiritual retreat.
I am an ill omen.
You're not. No one around here considers that.
I can't, but no one lets me be edgy.
Maybe they are afraid because you're an ill omen. But you're still welcome here, as long as men with guns aren't chasing you. And maybe even then. I'm sorry there's not a lot of room to park the motor carriage, and not a lot of houses, or a lot of people. Ah, look at me ramble on. What brings you to us? Stay. That said, if lodgings is what you're, I won't charge you for it. Take it as a gesture of goodwill from the village to the RCM. That's exactly how they get ya. That's why we built our own cinder block houses on the seaside. So we don't have to give money to those crooks. We might not look like much, but they are ours.
Thank you.
Don't make an old woman
Well, if you are not in the hostel in the morning, I'll know where to find you. Here, in a shack.
My shack.
Just us. It's barely a village anymore. This is pretty much a non-place. A gap.
The place is so pornographically poor, it's not even funny.
Here, for you, no officer.
Under carts, boats, in little boxes.
Well, there's Lillian and her kids. And then there's the drunks. Lillian is tough.
I've seen the drunks, I just have not.
Sooner or later, you'll see for yourself. Over there, you can find...
Between here and Jamrock, a dusty sea of old trees, all covered in industrial soot. Small houses under them, an overgrown park.
An old military hospital and its surroundings. Or it used to be. After the war, it was turned into a goodwill hospital for shell-shock veterans and folks looking for some quiet in the old sanatorium gardens. Now the area is crisscrossed with nameless streets and makeshift cinder block houses, shacks as far as the eye can see. The goodwill ran out. The staff left and the place was shut down. It's long gone by now. The lack of wealth is the one thing.
It's cold.
Riddles. Fits with the general ambiance.
Aye. Sometimes, as you please.
She nods, rinsing.
Not much. There's the abandoned church, the DeLorean Church of Humanity. It's been there since before my time, even. Some things just don't fly, officer. Look around. Who'd go to church here?
So, they don't hold services there anymore?
No, we've tried, but things just keep happening. Crime, accidents, other things. Before you get to the church, there's some ruins, an apartment complex, or some kind of, I don't know exactly, a pre-war place. It used to be something. Before the of note, the old fish market up on the boardwalk, but it's closed. No one. That's why it's closed. Now, what? Your one used to be a supply depot. And now you know me? No one. Just an old washerwoman. Mother called me Isabel, if that's what you're asking. And my married name is Sadie. Now it's your turn, Mr. Quite a handle you got there. So many titles. One of them double.
The Jamrock Shuffle. In a way, yes, you are treasure hunting. Most officers from Precinct 41 do what is called the Jamrock Shuffle, cracking open containers. Most of them are from Jamrock or Coal City, the poorest parts of Revachol, that also overlap with the network of royal catacombs called Le Royaume, just beneath the streets. As children, you would all go underground, hoping to find treasure, and come back with a rat's tail or a used needle.
I'd rather come back with a rat's tail, honestly.
Who knows? Maybe one day the Orbe de Montagne, the Holy Scepter, and the Cocaine Skull will all be yours.
Yo, I want the cocaine skull. Okay, I can't internalize anything else for now. What? Should I? I'll go do it. I think the game.
The door has seen.
I'll wait outside to give you some time and privacy to check out your... After we are done with the day, I'll still be staying in the whirling in rags for...
The key turns.
Thank you, Kim.
A brisk coastal wind still howls against the window of the shack. Occasionally, the waves crawl in under the foundation, producing a low hum. The room feels muffled, like you pulled your hat over your ears. Outside, it is cold and windy, but you're inside, and it feels safe and warm.
What is this place to you?
Looks like a new home. Wonder where the old one went.
Westward, across the canal, towers the whirling in rags. Door number 1 on the second floor is locked. Behind it lies a trashed room. 1 floor below, behind a counter, stands an irritable man. In a small shack in the fishing village, a baroque heater hums quietly, emanating a sense of comforting warmth. A wash basin lies on the table, the water inside reflecting the somber face of the world. Far away, on the corner of Perdition and Main, a nondescript building, obscured in a haze. It's vacant and lost, just like its tenant.
Thank you for the strange sensation.
Outside, the howl of the wind has picked up. The waves crash against the still.
Look under the floorboards.
How do I do that?
On the table, you see a bowl of water, a rough... How would you know? You haven't even seen your face.
Okay, so yeah, there's an interaction here. I'm glad I went all this time without looking at myself.
How would you know?
How do I look under the floorboards though? Do I have to... Ooh, do I want to do it? Okay, let's talk to the drunks.
Hey, Tequila! Good to see you. How's business? How's the whole reality situation treating you? So what's happening? Yeah, Tequila Sunset. How are the, high-concept, reality-based adventures proceeding?
Good. These people know your true name. Looks like it has preceded you, Mr. Sunset. More on that later.
People tell me I'm a cop.
It's good to hear that you're on top of things. Talking about used to, did you know that I used to be a real mover and shaker? Sadly, things aren't going that well in Idiot Doom Spiral Land. Haven't found those keys yet, haven't won that great piece of ass back. No word from my business buddies. We are saving the world.
Please! Please don't go.
Okay, we're drinking. We're drinking alcohol. That's what we're doing. I tried to save the world once, a long time ago, with enterprise, creativity, and willpower. But that didn't work out. So now, it's a pirate's life for me. It's you. We've met before.
No, you sure don't.
Aha.
Tequila. Tequila Sunset. Something ominous there.
Mm-hmm. Let me take a sip to moisten up my cords. Tequila Sunset rolled into Martinez last Friday, and by Tequila Sunset, Hey, let's not jump ahead of ourselves. This is your story. Stop interrupting.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You got here on Friday to solve a case, hoping to be the early bird who gets the worm. And by the worm, I mean the buzz. Because as far as I know, all you did was get piss drunk. Word on the street is you went around the local hostel telling people that you're a police officer, and that it would be really fucked up if you shot yourself in the head, right in front of them. That's pretty high concept, if you ask me.
Does that sound like something you do? Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
The lieutenant's brow is furrowed. He's listening as casually as he can.
It was a late Saturday night when we, the Union of Moribund Alcoholics, were getting our drink on. Nothing remarkable about this. We get our drink on 24/7. Makes everything warm and glowy. I trust you know the feeling. One moment we hear the sound of a motor carriage revving up somewhere on the plaza, followed by a series of dings and bangs.
Do you remember the sound of wood cracking? The billboard?
Naturally, loud noises pique the interest of anybody owning a pair of ears. That's just the reality we're in. Anyway, there was a brief silence, a gasp of silence, if you will, followed by a real commotion. We heard the carriage careening towards the coast at top speed. Sounded like someone jumped the canal. We grabbed our brewskis and rushed to the jetty. Never underestimate the speed of an alcoholic. What we saw was a sight to behold. A beat-up police carriage containing you. Right there on the beach, you revved the engine and screamed at the top of your lungs, "The time hath come!" So, naturally, being the curious cat I am, I asked what time hath come, to which you replied, "The time hath come for Tequila Sunset, the end of all things."
Every word I said, it's true.
Yeah. Looms.
Oh, Brazil not there! Enjoy
Then you
spookums.
jammed the pedal and plowed right off the jetty and through the ice.
Your hands cramp on the steering.
We ran towards the ice whilst you crawled your way out, miraculously unhurt, covered in seaweed and shit, like some kind of sea monster. When we finally got there, you were sitting on the beach crying. You said that your badge and uniform were in the car. It was too late to get in there, though. The carriage had sunk too deep. Recognizing a brother in need, we offered our condolences and invited you to party with us, which you naturally agreed to.
What else was there to do? Thank you, brothers, for your helping hand.
We asked about the whole Tequila Sunset thing, and you told us it was your name now and insisted that we all call you that from then on.
Sounds pretty good.
Yeah, I agree. Hours. It was an all-night drink-a-thon. Then, at some point, I think it was Sunday morning, you got belligerent and wanted to talk about Revacholian women. How they're beautiful and also whores and so on. How one of them fucked you real bad. After a short while, you crossed the event horizon, looked sullen, got up, and left without saying anything.
Wow, that's quite a story.
Yeah, I bet Tequila's a fucking legend around the precinct. You must be proud to work with him.
If you only knew.
You were pretty vague about it, but you kept saying you got fucked real hard, and that we've all been fucked too.
Damn, we're all fucked up here.
Please, don't.
No one's fucked me. I do the fucking around here.
Sure.
Abigail.
It seemed pretty painful, to be honest with you. If I had to guess, I'd say you're still working through some shit. Beside your gun and your badge, you said something about your hope or heart or something.
The power of friendship.
Are a little hazy. In retrospect, I guess you lost your motor carriage too? That's a big one. You told us that they were a bunch of fucking losers whose main interest was cramping your style.
Yeah.
No specifics, though. It was more about you that night. You were the star of the show. Yeah, you said it was no biggie and that you'd solve it in no time. And that you didn't need anyone to do it. You're doing it solo now.
A lot of cops go solo and hermit once they reach that level of alcoholism.
Yeah, you kept talking about how the coal mine owners were fucking us all over, just like that woman fucked you. I didn't agree with you, by the way. The spectral hand of the market makes sure everyone gets exactly what they deserve.
Punt him to the river!
You kept calling yourself a goddamn superstar who'd cleared 501 cases.
As you've already determined, the actual number is just...
Yeah, a little embellishment, who cares?
Embellishment between friends.
It's a tiny bit.
No thanks to the squares at the precinct, as you put it. It's a hard thing for a man to confront his past. That's why I avoid mine at all costs. Whoop-de-doo. So now I'm a fucking storyteller. Right, why not? Better than a beach bum. It depends, really.
The gleam in his eyes and the slouch in his... You might get scammed here.
No, the reality of the situation, I don't want it, man. So, have you got anything for good old classy?
Hey, Spiral Boy, you gonna share that?
Don't call Abigail! Shut up, guys. I'm telling a story here. Something happened to you. Something happened to me, too. My actual name is George. But around here, you already know. I was once a reasonably high net worth individual. A founder / junior partner.
You deserve to be here.
I used the profits from my agency to finance what I called a cultural...
Kim is back, Ivy, indeed.
I developed the paradigm, worked within the paradigm. 22 full-time employees. And it did. With my trusty Sansarique tracksuit, I felt like I could... But now dreams are worn thin, much like my tracksuit. One day I left on my evening run. As you may know, it's impossible to clear your head when you're distracted by the...
His eyes are clouded. His eyes are your eyes.
So I removed the key ring and put the keys for the front gate and the apartment into different pockets to stop the jangling, you see. I was halfway done with my usual lap when it started to rain. The reality's wet, okay? It was raining really hard. I made my way back home and discovered that I didn't have the key to the front gate. I'd mixed it up with the key to the letterbox, which was useless. Naturally, the situation required me to climb over the gate, which I did. There was no climbing. Reality was looking rather grim, so I made my way across the yard. Standing in front of my apartment door, fumbling, I rang my neighbor's buzzer. People are naturally wary of ad men, you see. One moment someone chats you up, 5 minutes later you've bought a box of edible lingerie and a strap-on. I don't begrudge them, especially since I was known to be one of... Just then, I experienced a moment of clarity. I still had the key to my office. I could wait out the storm there. But when I reached my office, I remembered that I'd asked one of my producers to change the locks that day. And since I hired only the best... Anyway, long story. So, now you've heard my tragic tale. What do you think? Like nothing you've ever heard, huh?
Yeah, this is all your fault.
I don't remember you being such a dick before, Tequila. That doesn't mean you're wrong, though. Anyway, good fucking question, Tequila. If I knew the answer, I used to own my reality situation. Now I can't hang on to anything.
A lost jacket. Sounds like a mystery you could look into.
My agency, man.
The boom boom room?
Boom room. I convinced my partners to reinvest some of our profits in an even more high concept. I was financing a group of poets in East Revachol who were developing a new universal poetic language. But then it all went to shit. Well, you know, sex sells. That's the first rule of advertising. Maybe you're right. Who knows? What? You've never seen 100% Lycra before? Go on, feel.
You really shouldn't touch it.
Pretty nice, huh? This might...
Good God. It's nearly impossible to describe how dirty this texture is. It's like rubbing two jellyfish skins together. You feel about 15%. Randomized trials have also found Lycra, TM, to be associated with a number of exotic, highly malignant cancers. So you also have that to look forward to.
Cancer?
And then there's the smell. But you don't even want to think about that.
Wow, you're lucky. He never lets me feel it.
That's because your paws are fucking filthy, Rosie. We're right next to the bay. You could wash them any time. My fellow members of the Union of Moribund
Hey, tequila!
Shut the fuck up, Rosemary. He's a cop, remember?
I thought he was a cool cop.
Don't call Abigail.
Thank you, thank you. I won't.
So yeah, that's basically us. We drink together. Tequila, it's a verifiable tragedy. It was Say, you're a detective, right? If I knew where I lost... Somewhere north of here, that's for... I'm all ears, Tequila. What's in a...
Hey, Spiral Boy, you gonna...
Don't call...
Shut up, guys. I'm telling a story here. I was once a reasonably high... So you don't... I do. But as you can see, my fuel tank is running quite low. Cottonmouth. You too, Tequila.
The noxious odor.
Don't you call her? Yeah, Abigail.
Never thought you'd see such a thing in your life. But this guy's a little too drunk.
Don't call Abigail.
The man hiccups, then mumbles something unintelligible. He snorts and beckons you to lean in.
Don't call Abigail.
There's no use in yelling at
the drunk man. He does not sound well at all.
Don't you fucking call her! Don't!
There was little...
Good to see you, friend. So what do you want? I got smokes. They're cheap. Very cheap. I got Pilsner. Great deal. You won't get a better deal on that. See, friend? It's real valuable. Worth every real, if you catch my drift. You know what's crazy, actually?
He's finding it difficult to...
What? This guy. Oh, this is medicinal spirits.
Oh god, it's straight up ethanol.
Doctor's office. I got one of those scientific ampules a few months ago. Torpedo, they call it. It didn't stop me for shit, that's for sure. 5 lemons with half a pack of butter and you're good to go.
Oh my god!
It really isn't. In a week, the goddamn kidneys started giving me all kinds of help. Finally, the missus took me to a private doctor's office. Not a charity, the real thing. Those arseholes charged me 4 real to remove the damn thing. But I came out on top after all. But the idiots left me alone in there. Now, I used to teach high school biology. I know what doctors use to preserve dead fingers. It's like 3 cans of this blue medicinal stuff from the back room. Threw the snakes out and voila! What's left is this beautiful blue stuff. 98.7% almost pure alcohol. 2 I already sold to these fine gentlemen here. But this last one is yours for 3 real if you want.
Don't say it.
Yes.
3 real and it's...
Well done. You got it.
I'm so smart.
Just make sure to enjoy that one, friend.
Son, you will not kill yourself with this. Not today. So we're going to store this as a sellable item. Go sell it at the pawn shop for a profit.
Hi, by amphetamine I mean speed. Hi, what I... Good, my man. Oh, the system's been good to old Rosemary here, and I'm milking. You see, friend, man makes his own luck. And I made mine real good. Bought cigarettes, bought beer, even bought a bit of speed. And look at me now.
The hook, where is it? I can't see it.
I'm already hooking for Kuno.
Seriously?
I'm sorry. Said I'm his pig hooker.
Fine.
There's Real, 50 in his palm.
In the civilized...
I'm not civilized. Oh, I can sell it back for 6. Let's go. Okay, I think I'm gonna fast travel to the waterfront. How do I fast travel again? I never remember. Don't I just click it?
A drop in temperature, an easy flow there. Chemically sweetened. The road is smooth and a tub warm with water, white with soap. A man bathes, number 312D. Young girl, craters pocked the surface. Children played. There's one bump on the road. A dead dog lies. Tragedy comes from the wheels of a fast RCM vehicle, hurrying to work.
You killed a dog, Kim!
Over you. The wind moves the aerosol. A detective stands behind the boom barrier. A breeze moves a curl of his hair.
Okay, I'll attempt having the necktie out again. Ah, now it works.
Tremble. The time is now. Taola.
I don't speak Greek.
Time for the show. For Taola. The hallowed time of fear and disintegration. A countdown has begun. All will come. Ulogu Theodos.
I don't speak Greek!
Ipoli Osithien. Echondes Fronisin. Monday morning. The moment you arrived in this reality are the first crack in the sheer face of God. From you it will... Yes, you spoke the words of the Palindropos and the houses of Pericarnassus. Items, people, even words will tumble. All will lose its meaning in the coming years. That is why you marked yourself. It's totally also a coping mechanism. So you should be. The world island crumbles at your feet, and in the far plain, Palindropos. Perhaps, just a thought, this has something to do with the hangover.
Perhaps. But we're opting in.
The face of the woman
Cop of the Apocalypse, let's go! Chaos! Chaos is back on the menu, boys. It's me. Hi. I can't study it. But it's gonna be me.
Tremble. The time is... No, you cannot leave. Yes, you...
But I already opted in. Oh, okay. Garte, I have something for you. I think it's bugging out.
Help you. What is this thing? Cool. Okay. I was really hoping not to think about the cock carousel any longer because it made me feel like shit. But this is a competent piece of taxidermy.
Yeah, let's not think about the cock carousel. Let's think about taxidermy. Let's stuff some animals, indeed.
I can fix it to the plaque and have a new bird in the establishment, I guess. So, I don't know. Thank you. I'm gonna go with thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome.
This was mostly about the fucking cardio. Massive cardio here.
Let's go.
90, or
I kind of fast traveled, but sure.
I feel good about our work here today. It's all about the little things, like bringing people random stuffed animals.
Yeah, Kim.
Tremble. The time is now. Taola. No, you no.
Oh my god.
Yes, you spoke the word.
No, I'm opting in. I'm the apocalypse cop. No, we're in. We're in, boys.
Again? I can't believe this shit.
I can't believe this shit. Okay, I'm gonna go get the radio. Not the radio, the tape player. Okay, now it's off. Okay. Good, good, good. It's this way. Wait, I can ask about the armor right now?
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
Radio?
This is precinct that still no word, I'm afraid, sir.
Okay.
57.
In the cabin, you see
Let's go, Apocalypse Cop! Wait, what if I forget something? Can I forget? No, I can't even forget. I can't forgive nor forget.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
the boombox's weight.
I want the boom
And
box.
here you are. Quality sound reproduction on the go. It'll play anything, wherever. Turn any tape into a conversation of sounds and shapes.
Thank you. It's time, everyone.
The porter reel is just what you needed. The reels attached to the apparatus with a satisfying click. The tape is routed behind the magnetic reader. You press the large button marked Commencer, and the tape starts spinning. There's a small delay before the song starts playing.
I'm gonna keep my ear to the speaker. We all know that I am hard of hearing, and I should cause my damage. More damage.
Like someone's moving in the room, getting comfortable. Then the organ starts playing a simple, melancholic tune, echoing in the hallway. A lone singing voice joins in, telling you about the tiniest church in Cessons.
Cessons.
By even tinier yard.
Sons.
You almost feel the seaside mist on your skin.
Cessons?
Mega sad. Within seconds you know, this is the one. The real shit you've been looking for. The one you trust your room to that Classia told you about. Perform it. A click. Then silence for a bit. Then the tape stops spinning.
I could sing this for karaoke.
You could take sad to a whole new level with this. And you already know
Let's go.
And the B-side of the tape contains the instrumental version. It's like the world itself is telling you to do it.
What?
God, you have to the lieutenant looks at you as you...
Let's go. Let's go. Kim, it's time. Kim. Kim, if I fail this check, Kim. Kim, if I fail this check, Kim.
Hey, was there...
Well, well. Bringing him that new bird sure made a difference in his attitude.
No, you don't. It's not happening.
He tries not to look at you. It's dangerous to acknowledge the karaoke man.
It's part of my quest of self-discovery.
The Whirling's not a charity or a musical therapy clinic. It's a commercial establishment. You're going to scare away the customers. It's for no one. It's a prop. I'm not letting anyone use it after the great Okay, yes, it's for some clients. Ha! Well, we don't have...
He's lying.
I have it.
The man in the vest and the violet shirt.
Fine, fine.
Let's go, everyone! It's karaoke time.
I'm having it uninstalled, he mumbles to himself.
Guys, gather around for a last hurrah tonight. Time to do the damage.
The stage is all set up for your performance. You feel a little dizzy.
So, are you ready for...
Wait, no, wait, I had a thought. I don't have it anymore. No, I have it! Okay, I belong here. Okay, let's go. Kim?
Feel a little...
So, are you ready for your thing now? Let me know.
Test?
Immediately, a loud feedback noise. Stop. Hands. Where do you put your hands?
Look around the room.
There are some people out there. But yes, you can always do it in the evening. It will be less scary with a lot of people.
I can see that.
42, I'm gonna fail.
The air.
Dang it!
With anticipation.
Anticipation.
The tape clicks into the carousel, and then...
Oh no. Oh no, I'm gonna sing anyway.
Throat suddenly.
Oh no.
I would often go there to the tiny church.
No, this is better actually.
The smallest church in Sansan.
It's better actually.
It once was larger. How the real may rest there.
Sing it, man.
Down through the mist there. Towards the Seven Sisters. Towards those pale cliffs there. I would often stay there.
I'm losing my shit.
In the tiny yard there.
And Big Mel is standing there.
I have been so glad here. Looking forward to the past here. But now you're all alone. None of this matters.
Sing it. Oh. Again.
Did you hear that? The most pathetic applause in the world, made of pity, no matter the time of day or how small the audience. This is a pitiful applause.
I'm up here singing my fucking heart out, and this isn't good enough for you fuckers.
You hear, or think you hear, uncomfortable shifting around. A bit of laughter, maybe. No one saying anything.
I'm gonna unplug the mic now, okay?
You don't know what good singing is.
That's it. I'm unplugging it.
That's it. You're unpowered.
Let's go, officer. These people wouldn't know a good performance if it beat them in the ass.
You liked it?
Detective Dubois, it was downright tragic. Now, let's go.
I mean it, he thinks. To him, being a cop in the RCM was truly expressed in that performance.
Thank you, Kim. Thank you. Alright, everyone. And we're ending it here for today. That was great. Actually, failing this check is better. Actually. Oh, that was amazing. Oh, boy. Oh, that was great, actually. Alright, everyone. We're gonna end it here for today. let's all take a moment and keep this precious moment in our hearts. Thank you so much for watching.